Good evening and welcome everybody. This is Obi-Wan Pez for N-Simplex Pachinko. We're going to be playing 9 Souls tonight, which is going to be our kind of technically short-term-ish game. If only because on Fridays our regular long-term game has been taking a year? Something like that? No, it can't be that long. It's been taking a long time. And then we've got Satisfactory going on Sundays, so I thought 9 Souls would be at least a little bit shorter term of a game, probably only about, 30 hours or so, question mark. So we'll see how things go. So tonight we're playing at getting into the Techno Ziggurat. And we'll see if I forget all the controls. So we have our swipes, we have our jumps, we have our head bonk, we have our fairy, have our dash. Right, and that was a mistake. Okay, let's see where we have been. Okay, so we need to go down and right. And maybe if we can go up one stage and then off to the left, that'd be good too. Sneak. Okay, we are here. We have been there. Not very good, but still got enough in there. Yeah, that'd be alright. Okay. Ouch. Nope, nope. We're already doing better. Sad as that is. We have already been that way. So really we just need to look at... Yep, hang on. We already been here. Was this a hack? It was a hack. Yep. So we go down. We get our angry human bear things. Effective. I like it. Basic component. Good, good, good. That's another 100, I think. Okay, I don't have that sneak module installed. Boop. We're not actually doing extra damage from behind. We're just doing damage. Okay, so we are here, which then we want to go to the right and down from our particular location. We're almost built up for one more skill point, and then we can actually get the rear attack. This one, Shadow Strike. Okay. Whee! Let's just double check real quick. Right, skills, no. Ah, right. Shades. We have. Reduces knockback from enemy attacks when parrying, increasing stability when enduring heavy hits. Yeah, we need that. Okay, we need to talk with you and see how we're doing with our purchases. We have 430. Not nearly enough. So we need 1,000 to get more computing unit in order to put more jades in. Nice. Reminder, those are not dogs, those are humans. Okay. Ah. Excellent. Bridge open. That's it. I know you can hear me, you bastards. Stop hacking into my systems. I tried asking nicely. Now I'm going to have to use force to deal with you. When did a craftsman like you become skilled in martial arts? Eh? That snark. Could it really be you? Ah, forget it. I don't want to deal with this. I'm already in a bad mood, and these constant startling alarms aren't helping. Listen up, this is my final warning. The guards have been deployed, and these killing machines won't be swayed by words. You're on your own. Jeez. Oh. Ugh. That was almost a death. Right. Yeah, I don't think I want to go there yet. $520. Let's rest. our stuff back. And then we run back this way, and now we have to face off against the guards again. Righto. Oh, we're choppy. Hang on. Are we still running? Yes, we are. We are still running, what is it? Shared processing stuff with Boink. So, that looks much better. Boo. Right. Did we already do this? No. Nope. Okay. Just here. Okay, we're back to the Ziggurat. We would like to get those... There's a chest up there. Oh, and we also have a skill point now. Helpful. There we go. Well, nothing there. Doesn't look like there's anything there either. So that is extremely unhelpful. Yep. That's weird. Alright, well, we'll check that out later. I'm sure there's something. Nope. Nothing there. Request chip. Still determined to get that chip? Stubbornness can be so charming. Pay 400 Jin and get a copy of the chip. Woohoo! Amount received. I will get you a copy of my map data chip at once. Alright. Power reservoir chip. Memory chip containing map data of the power reservoir. Further analysis can be done to reveal hidden map data. Power reservoir is very well organized due to the insistence of its administrator. All wires run in parallel and do not cross arbitrarily. Good on ya. Don't want any of that pesky electrical interference going on. Okay, right, we're good. Okay. Yep. That is everything. We just got to figure out how to get to the right side. I don't remember how to do it. No, it's one. Yeah. 165. Nowhere near. Alright, so we go back over here. We go to a pavilion. Determine how much extra we have and how much we can actually, like, break. Go to the recycler. just 100. So 265, not nearly enough to do anything. We need 2,000 to get the next pipe file. Right. And I believe that comes from getting something later on. Haven't actually gotten it in my main profile game, but give multi-tool kit. What do you have there, Yi? Don't get too excited. This isn't a toy. It's a multi-tool used by engineers to repair equipment. That's great. I happen to need some tools. Can I borrow it? No. What if you accidentally sliced off your own fingers? Oh, come on. I'm not going to do that. Did you forget I made every single piece of furniture in our house? Let's see. What does this button do? A knife just popped out. Wow, it moves. Careful. This is a product of Ying. The blades are very sharp. Who's Ying? Ying isn't a person. It's a nation on Penglai famous for their crafting. But that was a long, long time ago. All the great craftsmen have been in decline since the end of the turbulent era. Whew, mood. The job of craftsman grew less and less popular. I have a friend who suffered a lot because of this. I don't get it. People who can make stuff are super popular in the village. Our neighbor Ah Fang knew how to sharpen stones to make all sorts of tools. With her spears, even I could hunt down boars. We had lots of meat in the village back then. Well, some might ask, what if those spears were pointed not at boars, but at other people? Huh. I did cut my hand on a blade once, but that doesn't mean we shouldn't use spears, or that we should look down on people who make them. My friend would be so happy if he were able to hear your words. Then, does your friend mind if I borrow this tool? Fine. Just remember to hold it steady. Use only the blunt blades and never point it at yourself when cutting. Okay. And don't press buttons with it or let it touch electricity. Oh, okay. Oh, we're so getting in trouble here. Right. So we want the backstabbing skill. Shadow Strike. Inflicts increased damage when striking an enemy from behind with a strong attack. So that's the third one on the triple slash. Talisman and Talisman Explosions. Cool. Okay, 2 points for the next tier. Breathing exercise. Take a breather to recover internal damage after a precise parry. Skull Kick. While in the air, hold down left, the down on the left stick, and press X to perform a special kick, which will bounce you up in the air for a bit if successfully landed. Skull Kick can be used as an alternative to Tai Chi Kick, which is the left button bounce off of the green glow of enemies. Backlash increases the internal damage inflicted by a successful Tai Chi Kick or Skull Kick. Coming up next, we've got Ki Boost for 1, and then Life Recovery for 2. Recover some health after picking up experience dropped after death. And then we've got Unknown Skills here, and then off on the sides here. I think at some point it says we get a bow, so that seems pretty cool. Water Flow. Talisman will automatically detonate after a short delay, lowering the risk of being attacked during talisman detonation. Yeah, you think. Attaching a talisman consumes 2 key charges. Talisman Explosions convert all internal damage into direct damage. Nice. Hold down right button and release it to control the length of the talisman detonation time. It will determine key charge usage and explosion detonation. Talisman Explosions convert all internal to direct. Cool. Alright, last node. There we go. Whew. Okay, so we need to get back upstairs. Nah. Should have been back here better. Right. Okay, so we can't actually get back upstairs there. So we do have to go off to the right for the fastest. Oh well. Gotcha. I can't strike upward. That's the other thing. Alright, there's no secret passage there either. I don't remember how to get there. Activate the bridge. Yes. And hard light. Salmon. Radiant Pagoda control panel. Radiant Pagoda system notification. Operating mode. Storage mode with limited output. Current energy stored 95%. To meet energy demands of the Eternal Cauldron project, the Sol Kuafu made improvements to the rhizomatic column interconnections, linked up Kunlun's various power plants, and created the power reservoir, an entirely new energy storage paradigm. All of this power infrastructure was controlled through the control room inside Radiant Pagoda. When operational, the converted rhizomatic energy can be supplied to all of New Kunlun and saved within the power reservoir for future interstellar transportation needs. Boop. I think we still want... Nope. I think we still want the jade that we have. Bearing Jade. Reduces knockback from enemy attacks when parrying, increasing stability when enduring heavy hits. Yeah. Nope. Talisman to hit an additional target. No thanks. Temporarily immobilizes that enemy. Somehow I don't think it's going to work on a boss. And yes, I do know that this is a boss. Oh look, a long lead up to an arena. Defense mode activated. Yingzhao. Ow. Well then. Ouch. Okay. Soul just left our body. So this is what happens when you don't block. Damn, nope. Get up. No! Man. This is where it gets real hard. No! What? No! That was gone. There was some dust particles must have kicked up into his eyes and killed him. Wow. Okay. Well, I mean, we collected it before it disappeared, so that saved us a whole... Oh, it's 0 because it's out there, right. I don't know, it's like 200, 400, something like that. It's small. Pittance, if you will. Ooh. No. Nope. Well, you play near the electricity, that's what happens. Nope. All right. Don't get clever. Oh. That was a lot of internal damage. Hmm. Nope. Nope. Again, stop trying to get clever. Just play the dodge parry game. We're doing all right. I'm actually doing very well on parries. I think it probably has something to do with Clair Obscur. Oh. No, come on. Hey. Oh, come on. Okay, I didn't think I was that low on health. Apparently I was not paying attention. Or we took enough internal damage that it just killed us. Pretty much outright. Nope. Come on out here. No, get up. Take a breather. This is not going to go well. Phase 2. Yep. Oh, no. And yes, that does mean we start all over again. Not surprising, I suppose. Get good, really. So. Alright. Parry over and over and over again. That's all we need. Oh, missed. Nope. Take a quick smoke. Alright, gotta work on the massive attacks. So when he turns green... Nope. Yeah, that. Got one there. Yep. Didn't get high enough, and then I needed to do the Tai Chi spin kick there. Oh, we're getting closer, but you know, it's gonna take a bit. Nope. Damn, keep missing. Nope. Oh, come on, get up. I will say I'm very happy that I took the fast get up skill. So basically you just use your dodge to get back on your feet. Extremely helpful. Saved me multiple times in here already. It got really rough when I was doing it without it. Damn. Get up. Very rude. Take a smoke break in the middle of it. Damn. It's because I'm like here. Ugh. I'm technically in the range of his arm swing, but like not really. No, no. There we go. Might as well. We're not going to have that much time to smoke is the problem. So we kind of have to do it in between, no matter what our health is. Whew. All right. Come on. Oh, come on. The rear reach is ridiculous on this guy. What? No. Why would you lie like that? I did the spinny jump. Man. Obviously not fast enough. Or something. Okay, I think I might see what the problem is. So, I think technically, when he's coming back on the downswing like that, I'm facing in the opposite direction because I just like dashed by him or whatever. So technically, I would need to like spin around and block it, but it's still pretty ridiculous. There we go. I'm only a bar down. Let's let that sit. Terrible idea, I'm sure. What? No! You jerks. No. Nonsense. No. 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 There we go. Now you respond, huh? Oh, come on. There we go. Alright. One down. Okay. Come on. Okay, fair enough. That one was never gonna work. Ah. That one worked fine. Alright, my mistake. Marlena Latte, how's it going? Woo! Nope. Boo. Nope. Just back from work, alright. Well, hope you had a decent Tuesday. Over here we're packing for a vacation, so it's kinda a lot going on. No, come on. Alright, there's one. Yep, going to see family and all that, so gonna hopefully be a good time. Yep, and we're going to New Hampshire beaches, so always a good time up there. There we go. Come on. Almost there. Nope. There we go. Woo! Ugh. Herb Catalyst. This catalyst can be installed into the pipe to increase its healing effect. High quality catalyst can increase the refinement efficiency of this pipe, which significantly augments its healing effect. However, it is an expensive medical device that few can afford. Well, thank goodness for that, because I saw some electricity on that. Maybe we want to go back over to the other way, because I know there's a save here. Oh. Okay, fine. You made it in after all. You not only hacked the pagoda's controls, you also defeated Yingzhao. Who the hell are you? Let me have a good look at this imposter. He who dares impersonate my deceased friend. Is that you, Yi? Why, is it really you? You're still alive? Barely, and judging by that reaction, you don't seem eager to see me. I never thought it'd be really you. It'd really be you. Hold on a moment. I'll turn off the surveillance. Friend, brother, no way. Am I dreaming? You're not dead. I don't believe it. Crying Guafu. Praise the heavens, praise the earth, praise Fusang. I thought you fell off that cliff. I saw the surveillance footage. How did you... Slow down. Let's not get too friendly just yet. There's one thing I need to check. Are you in league with them, or are you not? In a sense, I suppose I am. All I can say is, over the last 500 years I've spent in my vital sanctum, I spent every single moment reliving that nightmarish day. How can I make you believe me? I truly didn't know before it happened. I thought they went after you to bring you back. So we could all sit down and talk. I really didn't think it'd end up like this. I swear I wasn't involved. I didn't do anything. He's got boba tea. But I suppose that's my greatest sin. I don't have the right to ask for forgiveness. If this is your ghost coming for revenge, I guess I deserve what's coming. Do it. I won't run. What's wrong? Forget it. I get your situation. You were never given an option either. Besides, I never fulfilled that promise I made with you, so let's call it even. What? You're actually forgiving me? Wow, when did you become such a nice guy? These last 5 centuries must have taken a real toll on you. Ah. In the end, it's all my fault. If I had the ability to stop them, things wouldn't have... If you truly wish to atone, help me retrieve the soul seals. The seals? You can't be serious. Are you Are you asking me to betray the council? Is there really no room for negotiation? Stop being naive. Haven't they already shown their true colors? I tried negotiating, and look where that got me. True, but once we officially become enemies of the council, the other souls will come from all over this island to hunt us down like a pair of sitting ducks. And you know full well that they aren't pushovers, brother. It's either that or you can be the one to carry my dead body. Whoa, you know I can't handle that, you trickster. You knew from the start that I wouldn't refuse. It's just my luck to have a friend like you. Fine, I get it. I'll do it. I intend to take them down, one after the other, before they have a chance to fight back. You make it sound so easy. I'll probably end up dead, or worse. What the hell. I haven't been sleeping well anyway. And this place isn't exactly much of a hideout anymore. Do you have somewhere I can lay low for the time being? The Four Seasons Pavilion in Central Core is currently safe under the cover of Abacus. Alright, I'll be on my way. Oh, you want my soul seal, right? It's stored in my dedicated Vital Sanctum. You should be able to retrieve it. After you're done, meet me back at the pavilion. I have something important to return to you. Yes. Cool item. But the council. Pretty much. Chiyu. Ancient genetically modified weapon that develops self-awareness for unknown reasons. Self-titled scholar, it has wandered through New Kunlun for many years, possessing a variety of goods with obscure origins. One of the 10 souls in the council, responsible for managing the power reservoir. Koafu is an excellent engineer and skilled craftsman. No. Oh, that's probably good. Vital Sanctum, all that good stuff. Yeah. When I return, I'll use what I've learned to help my hometown. Yes, we all have intense dreams at the beginning. You're also from abroad? Ying, you say? The craftsmen are quite famous. Excellent. These engineering theories will advance our field by leaps and bounds. Stay in the council. Let's return home in a blaze of glory once peace has been restored. Oh, something bad's gonna happen. Oh, okay. I'll follow you till that day comes. Seal of Koafu. A soul seal with is the greatest symbol of power in the council. Oop. Okay. Well. We will hang out for 2 more minutes. And, Right. So. I've been learning actually Tai Chi for the last 6 months, something like that. Been doing Eskrima for the last year, and been living in Yorkshire in the UK for the last year and 5 months at this point. So things have been pretty awesome overall. Things are definitely a bit different being separated and not currently in the US. It also means that I've got a bit of distance between me and a lot of the like social action groups that I was in, so I can't really do much when I'm over here. At any rate, I hope everybody's having a good time. We're just doing a quick warm-up, and then we'll do our Tai Chi form that we learned. So our Tai Chi instructor is the same guy as our Eskrima instructor. He's a real awesome guy. He learned Tai Chi like many years ago and has been teaching it here in Yorkshire for 10, 15 years, something like that. And he learned from a couple of the masters in Malaysia when he went over there. So he's, kind of the real deal when it comes to like actually learning this stuff. So there are essentially 8 different moves in Tai Chi, and they align with the they've got a nice little map of like the yin yang and the 4 major elements and then the 4 combinations. I think it's the 4 winds or something like that. But essentially what we've got is through the form we do all 8 of them, and then we give ourselves a nice amount of space. Usually we can do like an entire run up the hall that we have, and do like, keep doing moves over and over and over again to get from one side to the other, and then just turn around and come back. In here, space is a bit limited, but it all works. So basically what we've got is starting from a neutral position, feet forward, we roughly about shoulder width. We are going to come up, push out, come back, breathing in, and then we're going to push down, breathing out. So we go. And then we do a step to the left, and we do what's called like an energy ball move. So we, as if you're holding like a basketball, essentially, we're going to lean almost entirely on our right foot, move our left foot forward, and then here what we do is, even though we're stepping mostly on our right foot, we're going to like press into the ground with both of our legs. So not a whole lot of weight is on my front leg, but I'm pushing forward with that weight, and it also re-engages the quads like a lot more, and it makes you what's called doubly weighted. So you essentially are putting extra weight on your back leg, even though there isn't like, I'm not changing my weight, but come across this way, and then we come across, and then from here we move to the front in what's called a ward off position. So we do the same thing here. We're going to be, again, most of our weight's on our back left leg, and we're digging in, pushing down and forward with our front leg, and we come into a ward off position. In this case, what we do is our right hand is going to be pressing our right forearm against the opponent, preferably against their arm. And then the left arm is kind of like pointing at our right hand. Keep a little bit of a distance between the two of them, but we're coming up like this. And this is to keep the form. So if you've ever done ballroom dancing, they talk about like you're having your structure. Forget what they call it. There's a name for it. But keep your structure, keep your form. And it makes sure that your back muscles are engaged properly if you actually are getting into some sort of altercation. So we do a ward off, and then we tip just a little bit to the right, bring our left arm back about to where our elbow is, and we do a roll back. So we take this, we come back, bring our hands together at the hips, and then a press where we push in against our opponent and then break the connection between our hands. And then this causes us to also get into the next position. We lean back and then we do a push wherein we go almost all on our front leg and again dig in with both of our legs. So we push. For push, you don't want to like shove somebody like this. What you mostly want to do is keep your arms pretty much like at your sides. And then what's going to happen is as you come forward, you're just using your body weight as momentum. So like all of this weight just comes like that, hits the person, and it's a lot more effective than trying to like shove somebody with your arm strength. Especially if the person's bigger than you, it's just going to come down to who has bigger arms. So instead, you use your force through the ground, push in, and now you've got like all the force that you're putting on your back leg. You can use that as a spring. You could like dig and just shove your whole body weight into it and more. All right, from there, we do what's called a pluck. So essentially somebody's like trying to punch us. So what we do is we like go for a deflection and bring it down to our other hip. Again, we're going to be pushing toward the ground here. And then we do what's called a split, where generally we're going to take our right hand and just smack the person. It's either going to be like a open palm or it can be a ridge hand. Using the bladed end of your hand to do that, but you stop it using your other hand against your forearm, which allows your hand to like whip a little extra. So it puts a little extra pizzazz into that slap or ridge hand. Then from here, we kind of pretend that the person has grabbed our wrist, so we clear it by just taking our other hand and pushing them off of us, and then we grab and do an elbow. From there, we're going to step back and then use our shoulder to dig in at, basically just knock the person off balance. You're also using this hand as a nice little whip, and guess where that's going? My instructor was like, oh no, you're good at that. So starting over, we're going to, again, just go. Go left, go right, ward off, roll back, into a press, into a push, into a pluck, split, elbow, shoulder. And then from there, all you really have to do is twist back forward and ward off. Roll back, press, push, pluck, split, elbow, shoulder. Once you do that, 1,000 times, you get used to how all of that stuff works. Had a teacher that did Tai Chi in high school. Nice. Woo. Why, thank you. So I have been... Nope, not that one. That one. I've been working in Tang Sudo Karate, which is a Korean style of karate that comes to the U.S. from Chuck Norris. He's the one who popularized it. He's not the first, but he made it popular. And then if you go back further into Korea, there's another organization called Mudakwon, which is the parent organization where most of Tang Sudo comes from, and then above that is like the grandparent organization of Taekwondo. So like Taekwondo is a much older art than Mudakwon, than Tang Sudo, but again, Tang Sudo has become pretty popular in the U.S. in general. Again, thanks to Chuck Norris mostly. Our particular school in Maryland was just like, this is what we do. They made no mention of the connection to Chuck Norris or anything like that. I don't blame them. Mostly because they don't, they want people to take it seriously and not just be like, oh yeah, it's like, what's his name? Walker, Texas Ranger there. Like, okay. So I've been doing that for roughly 17 years. And I had 6 years off between COVID and getting my master's. It was somewhere in there. I was like, I need some time. And so I lost. Or no, sorry. I took a little bit of time off, not 3. I took 3 years off for COVID, and I'm taking 3 years off now. So I'm trying to keep up my skills a little bit. In addition, cross-training in Tai Chi and in Eskrima, which is a machete martial art where we use sticks. So we we use sticks and pretend that they are machetes. So these things are about 125 grams each, and these are 500 grams each. The 125s, and I also have another set of 250s here, are great for training. And the 500s would be like if there was ever an actual emergency where you needed to use them. So it's an intense martial art. We do a lot of, let's be very careful kind of talks. But then at the same time, we also have some pretty hefty safety equipment. So we've got like heavy gloves that shield all the way down to about here on the forearm. And then they're really hard to grab the sticks. And then we've also got face shields, which are all metal, like a bassinet around the face, and then big padding everywhere else. Soul's proof of authority. Kwafu's soul seal containing the character Ding signifies loyalty. But Marlena, I hope everything's been going awesome for you. If anyone is interested, please go check out Marlena Latte. Marlena has been somebody that I met way back when with Captain Space Toaster, when I was doing a lot more Astroneer, and I think. Anyway. Just a wee channel. Oh. I mean, I've only got 650 as well, and the number of people who actually come here every day/week/whatever is pretty low. So no worries there. Yeah, I loved playing Astroneer, and it's been really great. Even recently, I played a bit. There was another. Um, we had the winter and we had the spring, like seasonal events, and we played both of those. I sort of half-assed the summer one, and couldn't quite get into it, so we missed it, unfortunately. New DLC, yeah. So I absolutely love the storms. Just as like a kind of throwback to the 2016 days when the beta was out. Too many seeds? Yeah. True. Are you really going to give me useful information? Of course, map data. For you. Now, read. How can I be sure the information you give me is correct? Trust between people. Simple. Your language module may be broken, but that doesn't seem to affect your communication capabilities. Normal. Robot assistant. I am not suspicious of this at all. Alright, Kuafu, what do you have for me? Yeah, did you see that thing downstairs? The Shanghai 9000? No! The root node? Oh, the human. No! Then what? The ape man! Oh, you mean Shuanshuan. Why would you name such a terrifying creature? I betrayed the council and moved out of my home, and now you want me to share a roof with an ape man? Give me a break. Just watching those hairless creatures walk around makes my skin crawl. Calm down. Ape men aren't that scary. You've seen them in the reports, haven't you? Seeing them in reports and seeing them in real life are like night and day. That ape child keeps calling after you. Yee, yee, yee. You're not actually going to raise him, are you? What have you not been up to all this time? Shuanshuan is different from the others. Besides, it won't be in our interest if the council gets his hands on him. I find that argument to be a bit of a stretch. Never mind. I can never figure you out. Just keep him away from me, I beg you. Better yet, keep him locked up in a cage. Relax. I don't plan on letting him stay for too long. What was that thing you said you wanted to give me? Oh, I was so distraught by the ape man that I almost forgot. Here, take this. It's the azure bow that your family let... Ah, my God. I did not get that because I could not beat the general last time that I tried playing this. Did you meet her? Hang? No, she asked someone else to give it to you, but somehow it ended up with me. I never thought it would actually get any use. I just spent some time tuning it up for you. Thanks. Your skills haven't gotten rusty, have they? You don't need to worry about that. Remember my nickname? Gorgeous beefcake. The Hammer of New Kunlun! As you should know, there isn't a single craftsman in all of New Kunlun that comes close to my level. Anyways, now that I'm here, I can upgrade your bow or any other gear. My resources are limited. Besides Jin, I'll also need some extra parts. Let me know if you find anything similar. Got it. Till next time. Press Y to fire. Each shot consumes azure sand, which can be replenished at root nodes. Arrows can be switched out anytime to better fit current battle or enemy. Cloud Piercer. Arrows proper to the azure bow. This arrow penetrates through all targets in its path. This must be the ones that these other guys are... the bad guys are shooting. Potentially maiming multiple enemies. Can even reach the farthest targets. Oh, good. Modify. Cool. So we've got a whole bunch of Jin. Okay, 800 to 1,000. Gain additional Jin when killing enemies with talisman explosions. Nice. Can only equip one transmute effect at a time. Or transmute into life. Gain extra health. Right. Required herb catalyst. Marginally requires enhances healing effects through medicine pipe. So, I just got the herb catalyst. It doesn't do anything yet until we give it to Kuafu to put into here. Okay. Required dark steel. Arrows proper to Azure Bow. Penetrates through all targets in its path, potentially maiming multiple targets. Can reach furthest targets. Increases attack power and grants the ability to break shields. Nice. This one doesn't require anything, and these don't require anything. So just these two. Right, we need dark steel, wherever that might be. Hey, walking stick library. Digging around in a basement and sword fighting. Yeah, essentially. We're on the ship of the Solarian, who are the cat people, fleet, I guess. And everything's in hibernation mode, so I don't know exactly what's going on, but we've got I think a hold full of ape men, who are just, like, regular people. They say that ape men have these alien germs that make them bite indiscriminately if they're not trained. We took the vaccines before takeoff, but its effectiveness should have worn off centuries ago. Looks like there's no escaping it now. So essentially the ape men, who are the humans, are cattle. And Yi's people have been harvesting them from time to time for purposes, and also to make soldiers out of them. We're destroying them at a rather alarming rate, but they always respawn, so oh well. Don't be so neurotic. I'm pretty sure that's not a thing. Well, at least make him take a shower. If his stench gets on my clothes, you will not hear the end of it from me. And we also just found a bow, so this is good. Okay, we need 2,000 from that. We have 100. And apparently we lost all of our prior Jin, but I thought I was picking it up every time after every death. I don't know. Talk. Yi, who's that chubby guy? What's his name? It's not very nice. He's Kuafu, an old friend of mine. He's easy to talk to and just an all-round friendly guy. Really? But he keeps ignoring me. Is he shy? Not at all. Just keep pestering him. Given his personality, he'll respond eventually. Nice. What do you mean? Oh, so he actually wants to play too? I got it. We're going to be best friends. Oh no. How are we doing? Congratulations, my lord. With the addition of Kuafu, our side grows ever more powerful. I think you already knew he would be inclined to join us. That's why you led me to him first. Of course, none of my machinations can escape your keen eye. Please forgive my indiscretion. According to my calculations, the probability of collaboration was quite high. Also, I couldn't bear to see the two of you misunderstanding each other any longer. You've really learned how to act on your own accord. But I'll let it pass. That old friend's abilities are sure to come in handy. And if anybody else out there is so inclined, we do typically math streams here at N-Simplex Pachinko on Mondays and Wednesdays. So Monday nights are lately talking about building thinking classrooms, which is a newish teaching method from Peter Liljedahl. He is a math educator from Simon Fraser University up in British Columbia. And we are currently on chapter 6. We're going to be taking a week off, though, to go visit family, go to a wedding, all that good stuff. So we will be back on whatever that is, September? Not quite. Yeah, September 1st. We will be returning to Building Thinking Classrooms on September 1st, which is the Monday. It is U.S. Labor Day. Yeah, that'll be fine. And then on Wednesday, we will be getting back to our Wednesday the 3rd. We'll also be getting back to cracking the GRE math test. So if anybody is interested in learning how to succeed at the GRE math test, or if you just want to learn some of the math that is there, we're currently on Calc 1. If you have any other questions at any other level, feel free to drop those in as well. Tuesdays will be spent playing 9 Souls until we either die too much or beat the game. Fridays, we are playing Against the Storm, which is a roguelite city builder. And Sundays, we're typically doing Satisfactory. So if any of that seems interesting, come on over and hang out, and we'll do all sorts of fun stuff. And also, if anybody would like to see some mathematically oriented type stuff, we have another friend here, Walking Stick Library, who also goes through nuts. Also goes through some math content and ancillary topics and talks about all sorts of cool stuff that's out there. Alrighty. And now that we actually have the bow, we're going to be checking this out as well. So we can press Y to fire, and we only have 2 shots. Let's just real quick. I'm wondering if I can... Nope. I cannot aim that. And that's it. And I need to rest in order to regain them. No topic too weird. Nice. 2 semesters of oh, okay. Alright, yep, so we regain those, and then we go to... That was the wrong button. Previous note. Yeah, sorry, I'm playing with my tooth. I had some dental work today, so... For some reason that does not look like that has a ceiling, but I know it does. Okay, so we want to go back upstairs. So let's go left and then go around to wherever we're going to go. And I think that's... That'll be fine. Oh, boo. He turned around too quickly and I didn't react in time. It's my own fault. Yeah, we had like 400 Jin, which is the unit of currency here, and like somewhere in the somewhere in the battle with the general, we must have lost all of it. It's a little weird. Nervous about the dentist. Chip to left canine. Ooh. Oh no. Yeah, that's always a bummer. I ended up getting just a regular cavity in that tooth right there, and it's been I think I've been once since COVID. Like, it's, you know, they told me I needed to fix it, and I'm like, yeah, sure. And I just never did. Oh, that's not good. Okay, so we get our arrow back, apparently. That's nice. But he got in there today and he was like, yeah, so the X-ray is a 2D image, right? And I'm like, he said essentially a little bit of the cavity was like tucked into one of the deeper parts that like you're basically seeing through multiple layers of enamel, so it was kind of hiding the fact that it was a little bit worse than he thought it was. And I'm like, great. So he got in there with the drill, and fortunately, like, I didn't need any extra Novocaine or anything. It was just, it was all numbed up anyway. But he got done, and like, he had these little, what looked like, I mean, they looked like shims, basically. And he just, like, shoved a few of them in there, and then, like, started shaving them down with what sounded like a Dremel. Felt like a Dremel, too. And I mean, yeah, this is normally what you do, but it was just kind of like, this is not fun. So, I ended up sweating through the last bit, and then when I was downstairs after dinner, like, I'd eaten, everything was fine. My mouth was still a little, not quite numbed up, but, you know, I was just kind of getting over all of the numbing effect, and, like, I had this crippling in that tooth. I'm like, oh no, did I like shear it off? Did I like, you know, compress it or something? Like, what happened? What just happened? And nah, there was nothing. But I mean, like, it took me a second because I was just like, oof. It was not amusing. Okay, so that took us back out. 2 out of 4, man. Okay, because I need to get to that side. I don't know how yet. So, I think, like, it's been doing it occasionally, but it hasn't been doing it regularly. So, I think it's just, like, my body essentially trying to get used to the fact that there's something there that shouldn't be. Or that it thinks it shouldn't be there. And it's like, something that's touching. He said it was like this close to the root of my tooth. So, yeah. So there's a good chance that, like, there's a good chance that it's aggravated just because it's, like, so close to the root. Alright. Alright, we need to find the map guys in this area. I don't know if it's like... It would be marked with a character symbol. Okay. Should be marked with a character symbol. But I don't see any characters here. Let's try maybe going up in that, like, middle section next to where the root node is. Just up and to the left there. I don't know that we can actually reach it. I think we're too far away, but we will attempt. And then, unfortunately, I do... What time is it? Basically midnight. So I will have to get going pretty soon because we have to be up at 5 in the morning. So we'll see how that goes. In order to catch our flight. Yeah, I guess we're just going to go straight. I lied. It's fine. Okay, we can just keep going to the right. No, hang on. That goes up there. What is up there? I don't know. Is that the first area? That might be the first area. So I don't think that we can actually get back up there. Central Transport. Nukanon Central Hall. No, that's not the first area. Okay, Four Seasons. Yep. Hey. New level. Nope. I'll hop up here for no real reason. Might be able to make it just over there. Right. I remember these guys. Whoop, whoop. Righto. Can drop down here. Got this guy. Got this thing. Woo! And then we've got our elevator. And beyond the elevator... Right. Nice. Okay. What? No. Get up. You have... Okay. Could have done better. Oh my god, are we all the way back? Right. Because I didn't touch a root node. Okay, so... we could also go down. I don't like it. Too much opportunity to absolutely go wrong here. Yep, we're not doing that. Forgot precisely what weapon that was, but yeah, it's not something we can just dodge, or it's something we could dodge. It's not something we can fight. All right, so we take this, get back over to the Ziggurat. We go back into Kwafu's lair? What? Boo. There we go. Oi. I mean, one of those I definitely did not actually hit anything, so I deserve that 100%. Some of the other ones, just don't know. Yeah, in theory, I think we can go to the right and then up. Alright. We have one. We can acquire a key boost, or we can save it for some of the other stuff. I think we want to save it. And I believe we don't have anywhere near enough to do anything. Yeah, we have 45 Jin. We need at least 600 to do anything. And we really want the ones that are like 1,000, so... Boo. Okay, what is here? This is... yeah, okay. That's going to get us back around. But it's not going to get us to an elevator. We have to find the elevator on the other side. Ouch. It's definitely an awful dumbass move. Right. So, like this, we should be able to get... I don't remember what... I think that's actually the direction I came from when I did this the first time. So we can go through. Rest. Eight-man facility should get us to... Yes. Okay. This is the correct room, at least. Alright. Bing. Was a little closer than I wanted, but you know what? It's fine. Okay. Oh, come on. Urgh. Jeez. That was a little closer than I wanted. Okay, where are we? We've already been here before. Central transport hub can go up, and then I think we've got like a space there to the left, which looks like we could do something with it. 0 of 1. I don't know if that's characters. And then 1 of 3 secret, or like, items that are here. Not necessarily secret, but that thing. Right, and then we've got the transport, which goes to the right. Okay, so I haven't been there before. Cool, cool, cool. 0 of 2 in that place. Interesting. And that's the pagoda. Right. Okay. We would... I came from left. Oh, that's down. Right. Okay, so up and left is also a new area. Okay, let's do that. So, up through the middle we have like a grappling point. I don't think there's anything up there, but just in case. No. Okay, I've been up and to the right. We want to be up in order to get to the save point. Ugh. Ooh. Ouch. Damn it, man. Right. Here. Left side of here. Okay. Okay, because when I was here, I don't think I had the bouncy thing. So, or... Oh, no. Ooh. Nope. That's not the problem. I don't have the ability to... I can't dash in midair, so I can't do that. A moldy lunchbox. Good evening and welcome. My name is Obi-Wan Pez, and this is N-Simplex Pachinko. I am a 15-year, I don't know what you'd call me, journeyman, maybe even, dare I say, expert math teacher from a community college in Maryland, and I've been working out in the UK for the last year, just hanging out, doing some cool stuff. I'm the treasurer for my kids' like parents and friends group, so also known as PTA probably in the States, and been trying to grow a Twitch community and doing some other cool stuff just around. So welcome on in. On Monday and Wednesday, we do mathy type stuff here on N-Simplex Pachinko. Mondays, we've been talking about building thinking classrooms in mathematics by Peter Liljedahl. And on Wednesdays, we've been doing cracking the GRE math test, graduate record exam, for anybody who's doing math content and wants any questions answered. I also just answer questions any day of the week if anybody's interested. And then on Tuesdays, we've been doing Nine Souls. Fridays, we've been doing Against the Storm, which is a city-building roguelite. And then on Sundays, we've been doing Satisfactory. And we're about to take a week off. So glad you stopped in. Let's see. Oh, right. There's a great idea. We can scout instead of doing the thing. We need that. There it is. Haha. Hey. Hey. That's exactly the thing we needed. I just didn't notice it last time. Okay, so we are here. Oh, good. This is fine. Nope, nope. Get up. Great. We don't have any more. Okay, cool. No! So close. Was it though? And again, we do not touch a root node anywhere between here and there. Cool. One of these days I'm gonna learn. Really. Oh, man. That was such a pain in the ass. I mean, it wasn't, like, horrible, but come on, man. Alright, let's just double check. Make sure this is, in fact, the closest space. So we're going to get off here. We're going to go right. Death is, like, in the middle. Oh, this one's locked. That's why. Okay. Okay. So let's pop that root node, and then go do the other thing. Bye. Laters. Oh, wait, no. We wanted that one. It was next one. Yeah, we just like ran right past it. That was a terrible idea. Save. This time we saw him coming, so way easier. Okay, up. Oops. Not my best option. Oh, but we didn't lose any actual health, so that's nice. Yeah, we just took some internal damage and then repaired it instantly. No! Oh my god. That was so much. How? Guess he is a rather large man, so... Blocking far too late. Much better. There we go. Come on, let's go. Oh, and we also have, like, a bow that we could use. Woo! Really? It's awful. No! Damn it. Oh my god, no. I'm having a harder time with this guy than I did the general. Ow. $539. I really hope I'm not going to lose that. I suppose button mashing might be my problem. Wow. Like, I'm not really button mashing, but... Really? Okay, so... You can put in... You can, like, tag them with a talisman, where you hold the right button, and then it, like, lays it on them, and then you are, like, casting a spell for, you know, 5 seconds or whatever. And I swear, I did that as he was preparing the attack so that he would, like, dive through it. Whee! Yeah, like that. That was not going to happen, huh? Taking way too much damage from this stuff. Ah! And I'm midair, so I can't dodge. Okay. Be like ye. No. What? That's absolute nonsense. Oh, God. Thank you, walking stick. Here is where we get that 500 back. And then we absolutely destroy him. Whoops. Yep, can't do that. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Bad habits all over. Hey, 26 that time. I've only been accumulating 24 every time. Yeah. There we go. Oh, he's an elite. That's why I wasn't getting... Why are they using processors for guards in various machines? The amount of Jin used directly affects their performance. Yields a large amount of Jin when recycled at the 3D printer. Excellent. Oy. Well, thank you all. You had a lot more faith in my abilities than I did. Ka-ching! Got him. So, where does that take us? Galactic Dock sign. Galactic Dock. Attention, no entry while warping. Galactic Dock is a space dock built by the Council on Nukunun. It can accommodate up to 10 Yuanbao class ships. These ships can be piloted to nearby planets. Due to their limited range, they cannot handle interstellar travel. I am suspicious. Big, wide open space. Okay, good. Good, good, good. Ooh. Rest. Yes, please. Absorb. Collected Tao fruit. What is Tao fruit? When a Solarian dies after succumbing to Tianhuao, their body will produce a gorgeous flower. It is unclear why this happens. During the process, the experiences of the deceased life are converted into something like a fruit, filling it with the energy of life. It gives a small amount of skill points upon absorption. Slightly increases slash and talisman damage. Alright. Crimson hibiscus soaked with villagers' blood. 8 men are harvested at regular intervals in the livestock area, where their bodies are then dismembered and sorted. Flowers and clothes are usually mixed up with the rest of the useless parts and disposed of. Medicinal citrine. Orange-tinted ore. People once mixed it with wine, believing it would strengthen the body. However, taking it in large quantities is harmful. Cool. Azure Sand, nanomaterial used exclusively by Solarians. Azure Sand has been the foundation for all Solarian technology since the Turbulent Era. It is widely used in technological fields. During Lear's era, Azure Sand was integrated with rhizomatic energy, which gave birth to nanorobots programmable through teleurgy. It is an essential material for all Feng-Shi weaponry. An indispensable metallic material for all Solarian technologies, it is the ideal material for object printing and an excellent conductor of rhizomatic energy. Jin mining expanded greatly during the periods of war, leading to several ecological disasters. It is presently a precious and rare material on New Kunlun. Mystic Nymph, Azure Flyer, powered by rhizomatic energy that Yi made in his youth. Azure Bow. Use personal ranged weapon, Feng-Shi artifact passed down from the generations. It said that it was once wielded by a legendary Feng-Shi who saved the Xia kingdom. Each shot depletes Azure Sand. Damage output depends on the arrow used. Right. Hey, we got 2 skill points. Now we can actually use it. Okay, so Backlash increases internal damage inflicted by Tai Chi or Skull Kick. Or we could do Skull Kick, right? Hold in the air, and we're doing basically a down thrust to crack them over the head. I think maybe we want to do that one. I think we'll take that one next, the breathing exercise. Backlash is nice, but let's see. $654. Okay, so we still need 350 more in order to get another the thingy. Computer processing power, essentially. So, still need one more. Okay. They didn't jump me, so I'm actually somewhat impressed. Okay, we would like to go to Radiant Pagoda. That's not where we want to go. Hey. Finally got them all opened up. Alright, to the top with the New Kunlun facility. Central Hall. We can go left, because we haven't been there yet. We can also go right and then up and down on those stairs, because we haven't been there yet either. Qiandao Council recruitment slogan, your first step into the eternal. As the Xianhuo catastrophe spread, the formerly secretive organization known as Qiandao council emerged into the open. They recruited technical personnel for the Eternal Cauldron project with motivational slogans and invited the general public to ascend with New Kunlun, a new path to survival. This brought a glimmer of hope to Penglai, which had already plunged into doomsday panic. Look, if you'd taken climate change seriously, you wouldn't be having this problem. 10 tenets of the Council. Legacy, equality, justice, loyalty, discipline, innovation, selflessness, benevolence, knowledge, insight. The Tiandao Council was founded by a group of scientists and former nobles who were opposed to Taoism. In its early days, it faced suppression and operated in secrecy, but over time, it developed a centralized structure. 10 wise individuals, known as the 10 Souls, were chosen annually as leaders, guiding the organization with each of their respective tenets. Which one are we? If I had to guess, we were trying to be selflessness or benevolence and decided that other people were not living up to their ideals. Okay. This is not working for us. Can we, like, electrocute him from behind? No? That's too bad. Nope. Alright, so it's not that either. Cool, cool, cool. Okay. Okay. Nope. I'm out. Nope. And there's nothing to climb on. Okay. Let's send... Nope. Can't do that. Can't go there. Alright, that's enough abuse of the fairy spirit. No. Right. Well, okay. So let's go in. Get a refresh. And then we'll head back out to the stairs. I think this is going to be our last little foray here. So we're going to... Nothing particularly. I don't think Shuanshuan has anything. Ooh, 1500. Well, yeah. We need like 1,000. So it's going to be over by quite a bit for the other stuff. Let's just check. What are you making? Look, Yi, this chair can lean back. I designed it. Pretty cool, huh? I thought you were going to make a spear or something. I don't need a lounging chair. Why not? This chair can help you relax. Hey kid, don't even think about calling that a finished product. You didn't even hook up the medicine cauldron to the legs. Was this a group project? When did you guys become friends? I was just trying to make this chair, but Uncle Chubby kept coming back to take... You monkey, this is my multi-tool. Didn't either of you see my name written on it? I did, that's why I took it. If I never wanted to play house with an 8-man child, but the way this kid uses tools is totally deranged. My precious tools can't stand up to blood or rust, got it? Uncle Chubby helped a lot with the joints. If it wasn't for him, the chair would have collapsed the moment someone sat on it. So, does this chair have any special features? Not really. It's just well-made. It's just well-made. Don't be like that. We all need a sense of ritual in our lives. Okay, next I want to make a bookshelf, a bed that can fly, and a pot that can cook on its own. A Ying craftsman can solve any problem you may have. What? I never agreed. Do you guys have a thing that helps you shower with the press of a button? Ugh, quit messing around and give me back my tools. Okay. I'm not trying to rain on your parade, but with your current gear, 100 extra lives won't even cut it. If you find any usable materials, please bring them to me. I can also make simple modifications to that pipe of yours to enhance its effectiveness. As for spare parts, just spend a little time looking around. I mean, I found some of them. Modify. Okay. So the pipe upgrade is only 800, which is not actually that far away. The problem is, right, I've got 1,500 worth. So I could burn the 800 and get the pipe upgrade, or one of these other things. The other's still going to be quite a ways away. Alright, let's do 1,400. And then I think... I mean... hardly ever actually kill them with it, but I think that's going to be worth it. And then we'll wait on the other part because I can't lose that. I can't lose it when it is in the form of a recyclable item. I can definitely lose it if it ends up being loose gin. Nothing additional. And nothing additional. I want to go out this way. Out here and go up. Woo. So, did that count? No. Okay. That did not count for anything in particular. Here, no information. Cool, cool, cool. Oh. Yep, works for me. 108, nice. Whee! Cool. Basic component. Nice. That puts us to 790. Oh. Oh, okay. We were safe. There we go. Alright, that pops us over. That is also a bell. If you ring the bell, then those like dragon worms pop out from the ceiling. So we'll pass for the moment. Alright, recycle both of these parts. Nope. Recycle all. We now have 844. And now we should be able to get this other modification for the pipe. Yeah. And it's just another 800 for the next upgrade. Not bad. If we go over here... So if I go like that... Okay. Doing a great job, kid. Keep it up. So it did, in fact, reset everything. Oh, wait, no. Of course it did. Okay. Oh, I get it now. Point. One skill point can be useful for a key upgrade. Hello, friend. Nice day for a walk, isn't it? Who are you? Who I am isn't important. What's important is our current conversation. So you're just a Solarian taking a leisurely stroll through these ruins. If you don't explain your purpose here, you're going to have to forgive my rudeness. Listen to me, my friend. I have no intention of being your enemy. I'm also confident that you are not about to harm me. According to the hexagrams, violent conflict will not occur. I have always held great confidence in the insights of my divination provides. I thought all the superstitious Solarians stayed in Penglai. What's more, the Daybreak Tower is a relic, deeply symbolic for our ancestors. This is no place to start a fight. What tower? You mean these dilapidated ruins? My friend, things are never as they seem on the surface. Eons ago, the Daybreak Tower used to be the most magnificent altar in the Palace of Immortals. Ancient emperors would come here on important days to pray to the heavens. They would ask the holy men living in the tower to divine the fortunes of their kingdoms. Praise be the Soul, and grant our people peace and prosperity. May the Soul grant us the power to destroy our enemies. Please grant me sons who will extend the lifeline of the Empire. If you listen carefully, you can still hear their prayers echoing faintly between these walls. Battered by the winds of time, the entire belief system eroded and disappeared. People invented a whole new way to define soul. That's because they found their own two hands far more reliable than any contrived gods. A late friend of mine once said something similar. In short, when I came back to my senses, I could no longer hear the music of Daybreak Tower. Such a pity. I wish you could have seen this place at the height of its splendor. The bells rang with deep, majestic tones as the ancient Kunlun people assembled here to share food, wine, songs, and faith. It was a breathtaking sight. Songs and wine. Now that sounds a bit more interesting. Oh, that's right. That reminds me, I've got a little something for you. This ancient music sheet is one of my treasured possessions. The bells used to fill these halls with the same melodies. If you manage to find the right instruments in these ruins, you should try playing some of the music. Your appetite for stories seems to be wearing thin. I'll let you be on your way. Solarian artifact that can be gifted to Shuanshuan. This old music sheet was apparently used for sacrificial ceremonies. It was obtained from a mysterious Solarian individual. Okay, I've never been up here before. I didn't think it was even possible. Hey. Lake Yaochi Ruins. 2 locked floors and a restricted level. Okay. So, new elevator, connecting 4 new places. And then we're going to head back to... No, let's push forward. There should be a root node pretty close. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So if we go back to Pavilion, give this to Shuanshuan, we'll do that as our last thing. Yes. Can you read this score? Score? What's that for? It's a way to record music. You see, if we can play these notes, we'll be able to hear a song from ancient times. Oh, so that's what these strange words are. The village elders were the ones who taught us to sing. If we knew about this method, it would have been much easier to learn. Can't read it either, huh? Well, I was looking forward to hearing you play this piece. Maybe I'd be able to pick up something from the notes given the owner of this score. Ah, we can ask Abacus for help. Also true. Rui. My lord, the sheet music does not match anything within the database. However, we do know that this is written in ancient Kunlun notation. Give me a little time and I can convert it into easy-to-read modern notation. Then take a bit more time to teach Shuanshuan how to read music. Yes, my lord. All right. There's a Solarian flute that I brought from home. Abacus knows where it is. The fingering positions may be different, so you'll have to familiarize yourself with those first. From home? But you don't play the flute. Not important. That's all. And I need to get going now. Play something for me once you get the hang of it. Yeah. Rest, save, and now return to menu. Alright, so we are going to say thank you to everybody now and head on out. Big day tomorrow. Heading out to yep, we're heading back to New Hampshire and spending some time with our respective families. And, well, no, I mean, we're all together, so. Sir, what do you have there? Okay. I think we should go see Rosie Cat. This is a VTuber, never met them before, and we'll head on over there, say hi. They're also playing the very beginning of Nine Souls, so if you have never seen it before, it'd be pretty cool. You can see that. And like I said, we will be back in 7-ish days on the 28th. So Thursday the 28th or Friday the 29th most likely is when we're actually going to show up. Take a Thursday, probably take the day off and relax and stop being jet lagged and all that. So, I hope you all have a really nice week, and we will be back, like I said, on the 28th, 29th, and stay curious, keep on mathing and all that good stuff, and I hope to see you all soon. My name is Obi-Wan Pez, this is N Simplex Pachinko. See you next time.